It is time for adults and teens. All right, adults and teens, pull out your books. Yes, there it is, adults all in one. We're actually going to do a quick warm-up today before we get into our song. We're going to work on that hand in number 1. You remember that one that I told you about that I taught you a couple weeks ago? Yes, so hand in number 1. I love hand in number 1. It's fun. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There's hand in number 1. There you go. All right, adults and teens, we're going to turn to page 78. Now, for a lesson this past Saturday, I did hand in number 1, but I only did it hands apart, right? But I'd like for you to be able to hear it hands together. All right, so let's go through hand in number 1, playing it hands together at a reasonably comfortable tempo, not too fast and not too slow. But I want you to get in the habit of starting your practice with hand in number 1. All right, let's turn to, we're already there. Let's do our piano view. There we go. All right. So we're in C position, but we're in low C position. So we're going to start way down here, okay? All right. Are you ready for this, friends? Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, play. Good job on that. Okay, now you understand why I believe that is so important now, right? It's a workout for all of your fingers, right? It gets into the nitty-gritty between your fingers 4 and 5, right? Those are super weak fingers, and we've got to work them out or they won't get any stronger, right? I know playing hand sometimes is really hard for those weak fingers, but as you're playing it, it will get easier and easier, and those fingers are going to be reaping the benefits. It's like doing push-ups for your fingers, right? You can't start out in the beginning you're doing 2 push-ups, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But after doing it for every day's practice, it gets easier and easier, and you can move up to 4 push-ups and then 10 and then 15 and maybe you get to 20, and that's actually really good, right? Wonderful job. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the page to our songs for this week, okay? Now, I had given you on page 81 those list of 4 popular tunes with those dotted quarter note rhythms in them, okay? We're going to play through those about 3 times each, and then we'll move on to our official song, okay? So turn to page 81, all right? 81. All right, that's what it looks like. All right, I'll give you a second to get there. Okay, so on page 81, those popular tunes with a dotted quarter note rhythm, we're going to play each tune 3 times, all right? So the top one is Silent Night, okay? We've got our right hand in a C position, all right? Finger 4 begins this little tune, all right? So I'm going to count off and then we will play through it, okay? Starting with that finger 4. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. 4, 5, 4, 2. 4, 5, 4, 2. Very good. That was 1. Let's do it a second time. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. F, G, F, D. F, G, F, D. 2, 3. Very good. Now last time. Let's go ahead and play through it. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Awesome work on that one. Okay, now moving on to the second one here. We have middle C position. We're going to play through that little line of Decta Halls, okay? 3 times. You ready? First time through. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Very good. That was the first time. Let's do the second time through. You ready? 1, 2, ready, play. G, F, E, D, C, D, E, C, D, E, F, D, E, D, C, B, C. Magnificent work. Okay. The third time through, we're doing Decta Halls, which is the second tune written on page 81 in middle C position. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Bravo! Excellent work. Okay, moving on. We're still in middle C position, okay? The third line of popular tunes, page 81, is the beginning of Auld Lang Syne, okay? So let's play it 3 times through. I'm going to count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and play. 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. Very good. That's the first time through. Now the second time through. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and play. G, C, B, C, E, D, C, D. Excellent. Now let's do it the final time through. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Okay. Now, last but not least is the final line. I'm going to put that left hand in my lap. Let's play that last line. Here Comes the Bride 3 times, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 4, 4, 4. 1, 5, 3, 4. Excellent job. Okay. Second time through. Let's do it with some no names this time. 1, 2, ready, play. C, F, 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 C, G, E, F. Beautiful work. Okay, final time through. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Incredible! Yeah, very good. You got through all 4 lines of those popular tunes You now know, and you might be a little bit of an expert on how to spot the dotted quarter note rhythm, right? The dotted quarter note is that 1.5 beats. So it's really cool how you can find that in our popular songs. Let's turn the page now, okay? We're going to get into our actual song here, 4 lines long. Now, you may be familiar with this one also on page 82, okay? Page 82, we've got Alaweta, which is a nursery rhyme, which is a French folk tune, right? You hear it in childhood. Your nanny probably sang it. Your grandma maybe sang it. You probably heard it on all those baby show tunes and all those things. It's the same song, okay? We're going to be in a C position. It's a nice song because it's got a good review of our C position, 1 chords, V7 chords, and things like that, okay? We're going to play it through hands together, but super slowly, okay? A lot of the musical elements that are in here are things that you are familiar with. We learn them in our summer session, okay? Notes should be fairly acceptable at this point. It's just the rhythm that we're kind of focusing on, that dotted quarter rhythm. So let's do it. Let's switch to piano view. Okay, here we go. C position, we're very familiar with that. We will get into position. Okay, I've got my right hand thumb on middle C, my left hand thumb on G below middle C, okay? Let's do this together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, D, Now, how did you feel about it? Was it like hard? Was it overwhelming? Was it pretty good? Do you think with some practice it might get even better? Yeah. Yes, okay, that's totally fine, all right? I feel like it might be a little prudent of us to choose a section that's bothering us, that might be a little bit harder, and drill that section, okay? So, we have this theme repeated 2 times, right? Alaweta, I wish I knew the words. And that happens twice, right? So it's got to be an important part, right? Now, in line 2, where it has a ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, right? That's a little bit easier, so I don't think we should drill that section. It's like hands apart and it's just pentatonic scales. It's not so bad. All right, so let's see if we can perhaps work on the final theme of the song, which begins on line 3, the final measure, okay? And that measure all the way to the end will be what we will drill today, okay? Let's do it 3 times through, okay? I'm going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to do the first time through saying right hand finger numbers. The second time through, we're going to do it right hand note names, okay? And the third time through, I'm going to say left hand chord names. Does that sound fair? All right, let's do it together. Here we go. All right. Line 3, final measure, all the way to the end, 3 times through, all right? So let's do this. C major, or C position, right hand thumb on middle C, left hand thumb on G below middle C. I'm going to count off. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, my cue for my left hand. It's okay, it happens, right? Let's try it again. Second time through, we're starting at that final measure of line 3, all the way to the end. Let's play it for the second time, saying our note names. 1, 2, ready, play. C, D, E, D, C, D, E, C, G, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, C. Very nice. Okay, final time through. Let's do our left hand chord names. You ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 chord, V7 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord, V7 chord, 1 chord. Very good. All right. Magnificent work there. I mean, we've really made a big difference in how we are breaking down our songs into small pieces that make it a little less daunting when we're sitting at the piano for practice, okay? Now, keep up the practice for this song and those little tunes that we did before, right? Always warm up with your hand in. You're going to be in really good shape for next week, all right? Are you feeling good? Yeah, all right, very good. Now, keep up that practice. Rewatch the videos if you need to. I'll post these up on YouTube tonight so that you can watch them over and over as many times as you want. Make sure to let everybody know that I'm doing these lessons. Of course, subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you in the private group, okay? Bye, everybody.